Hello everyone, Gifted Soul here. As you can see, I have another pick a card reading. I'm going to get into a disclaimer here first. Sometimes I forget to do it, sometimes I don't. But lately, I have found myself maybe getting a few comments where people are saying it's not resonating. Please do not go into these with high expectations. They are just general and it's catered to multiple energies, so it's not meant to or supposed to resonate with everybody. So please do not think just because these pick a card readings may not resonate with your certain situation that it could be meant for you at a later time. It is possible that you meditated on the wrong pile as well. It's not just, you know, based off of my energy, it's yours as well. Um, and also, again, it's just pick a card. So it's not going to resonate with every single person that picks this pile or that pile or whatever pile. And don't think that just because, oh, pick a card reading doesn't resonate, so that means if I go to her for a personal private reading, it's not going to resonate. Personal private readings and general collective readings for everybody are two completely different things. Pick a card readings are just to give you somewhat of an idea as to what's going on in your situation. Yes, I have had a lot of people that um, refer to my pick a card readings because they resonate with them so specifically, but that's not going to happen with everybody. It's not supposed to, and that's not, the point of a pick a card reading. So do keep that in mind. Yeah. So I have 5 sets here. If for some reason you can't see the numbers or even the cards really well, I tried my best here. I'm not sure what else to do. I did get a new laptop though, but the camera quality is still not very good. I don't have enough space on my phone. Quality on my phone is awesome, but I just don't have enough space, even if I delete stuff. But anyway, so I have 5 sets, and one starts here. Okay, from what I'm looking at on the screen, it's showing completely reversed, and it may not show up like that once it's uploaded, but like from right here, it looks like this is the start of it, and it's not. I do have numbers here, but I don't know if you can see them. So on the screen, it's going this way, but it's supposed to go that. Yeah, it's confusing me. But in any case, if you get confused and you still can't see the numbers, just pick a number from 1 through 5. Okay, so this particular reading is going to be based on if somebody is your soulmate. Um, their current energy and how to make that connection with them stronger, even if you're not soulmates. Do keep in mind that we have multiple soulmates. Multiple soulmates is, well, not multiple soulmates, but soulmates in themselves do not mean that we are meant to be with this one person or that we're even going to be with this one person. Soulmate connections can remain in only the spiritual sense, so do keep that in mind. Soulmates are not happily ever after all the time. It's just not, just know that soulmates is not the term that everybody thinks it is. So we have friends with soulmates, families, pets, our children, whatever else. So, yeah, just because somebody is your soulmate doesn't mean they're destined to be in your life or you're destined to be together. So, let's get started. So, here I have, just trying to make sure this is still going because okay, so it's still going. Um, So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get started. So the decks I am using, I'm not naming them in order here, but the boxes are over there out of the way. We have Angel Answers by Doreen Virtue and Bradley Valentine, Work Your Light Oracle by Rebecca Campbell, um, Daily Guidance from Your Angels by Doreen Virtue, Energy Oracle, Sandra A. Taylor, The Psychic Tarot Oracle by John Holland, Messages from the Guys Transformation Cards by J. Van Prague, and The Romance Angels Oracle. So we're going to go with, well, we're going to start with number one. So let's see if this person is your soulmate and you have take action. So it looks like they are your soulmate, but this connection is depending on you to further develop it, develop that soulmate connection. Yes, there's a point where there's somebody that's not our soulmate at this time, but then later on they develop into our soulmate. So this is what that could possibly be saying as well. So, and then we have worth waiting for. So, like I was just saying a minute ago, taking action could mean that you are needing to um, work towards developing a soulmate connection, and there's possibly not one there now, but it could, develop later. So it's worth waiting for to get that connection is what I see there. So for most of you, this is not a soulmate connection yet, but upon your free will, it could go that way. We also have throat chakra. So this is one of the actions you are needing to take, being able to communicate and express your feelings. There could be some type of blockage in your throat, and or something is holding you back from being expressive. So you're needing to work on that. So we're going to check the current energy of how this person might feel about you or whatever the case. And it says the thinking woman, and it's in reverse, number 47. So the cards, the numbers of the cards can often mean something that may or may not. Just keep that in mind. So the number on the throat chakra card was number 5. So the thinking woman in reverse. I have to think about that one for a little bit. Thinking woman in reverse. Number 47. So the reason why I say it may or may not mean anything, the number, because I have found that I've had clients come to me and tell me that the number's been something significant to their life, whether it was a time frame or their birth date, whatever it was, it will resonate. It can, but it doesn't have to. So generally, the thinking woman is about a female of wisdom, someone very wise and understanding, and but in reverse, it indicates that there's a blockage within your personal growth. So like I'm saying here, this take action card, all of these cards are just validating that take action. It is saying to continue working towards this connection, to make it a soulmate connection, and to also further develop it in any other way that you are needing it to go, whatever direction you're planning on it to go. And in reverse, this thinking woman is, they're not trying to do that. That's not ideal for them or for you. But the thing is, a lot of things are not ideal in life, but we still have to give things a try. So it's really just about your willpower here. So, yeah. This is also about a female energy, possibly, for some of you, where they're being misleading about a situation regarding your partner or this person of interest that you're asking about here. Whether they're telling you things and you're not with this person anymore, or there's something that they're maybe being dishonest about. So female energy, keep that in mind. So focus on the positive. So that pretty much just validates the thinking woman in reverse. What it is saying is to get out of your head, because you're blocking your personal growth by thinking that there's nothing that you can do to make this connection stronger. But one of the things you can do is to focus on the positive and get out of your negative mindset. Okay, so our daily guidance card is release and surrender. So it says, We shower you with blessings of our radiant love. Open your arms and release the challenges that you've held tightly gripped within your hands. Open your hands, arms, and heart to our love and assistance. So just giving your cares away to a higher power like God, the angels, archangels, spirit guides, just letting them take control and um, help you come out of fear, pretty much. Because I see just fear here. It could be on their side as well, but I'm seeing it mostly on yours. You are needing to just take action and go with it. So our work your light card is align your life, what is no longer in alignment with who you truly are. So that is a question that you are needing to ask yourself. Um, so align your life, what is no longer in alignment with who you truly are. I feel like for most of you, this is about you not usually being one to wait around for somebody to um, change a situation for you or to make something work or to wait for a person to change or whatever the case is, but you are starting, for some reason, you're waiting on this particular person, I think, or I feel, and whether or not you're with them or whatever, you're waiting on them in some sense. Um, it's not like you to just stay stuck and not act, is what I feel based on the rest of these cards and what Spirit is telling me here. So Spirit is saying to get off your butt and act, pretty much. So that is set number one. Beautiful set, actually. Yeah. And I'm going to put that over there and get to number two. So number two, compromise. So when this card comes up, it is usually because maybe there's, a situation that's not going in your favor within this relationship, and you and this person are going to come together and figure out what it is you need to do to make things right and to make things normal again. And then you have release your ex. So for most of you, this is an ex that you've either made a compromise with or they're going to make a compromise with you. The time has come to clear your energy. Now, this card does not mean the same thing for everybody. None of these do. So do keep that in mind. I'm just reading for multiple energies, or from what I pick up for the majority of you who watch this. But so it looks like either this is an ex or a past situation. Not necessarily an ex person, but it could be a past situation that's keeping you from moving forward with this person or moving forward into finding somebody new possibly. But this person has either already made a compromise with you or they're about to. And it's just not something that you're, it's just not exactly the compromise that you wanted it to be, pretty much. You have rejoice and celebration, which is Three of Cups here, and that is usually a card of, yes, celebration and even reuniting. So it looks like the X is on the brain for a lot of you here. If that is not the case, like I said, it could be a past situation keeping you from moving forward. We have Energy Oracle 16. So either you've been waiting on this X or there is a need for you to wait for them to pop up for some reason. So the number is 16. It can mean something and it may not. Also, on the Rejoice and Celebration card, the number is 3. So patience. It's possible you've already been waiting on this person. And it could be that you're waiting on them to give you a compromise and you're willing to accept and celebrate whatever compromise that they give you just as long as they're back in your life. But do not do that if this is going to be something to end up making you miserable. But feel joy in all you do. So if waiting on this person, so are they your soulmate? We didn't answer that. I feel like they are. But again, this does not mean that you are supposed to be with them. So feel joy in all you do. If waiting on this person is making you happy, um, then continue doing what your heart is telling you to do. And yes, our hearts can get us into trouble, but they are ultimately there to help us learn certain lessons. So even if we go down the wrong path, there's something in it for us at the end of it. So our daily guidance card is Blessing in Disguise. So like I was saying, which is funny, because feel joy in all you do, like I was saying, if it's something that is making you uh, happy by waiting and hoping for this person to come back. But if not, there's a lesson in it for all of us, and that's pretty much the blessing in disguise as well. So, what appears to be a problem is actually part of your answered prayer. You understand the reasons behind your present situation as everything resolves. Trust in heaven's protection and infinite wisdom to answer your prayer in the best way. So it looks like some of you have been praying for this ex to come back or whatever this is. It could even be a new person you started to talk to and they went distant if this is not an ex. Um, but Blessing in Disguise is pretty much telling us that you've been doing some praying regarding your love life, specifically about the past or an ex, possibly for most of you. And that what is going on now, whether you are with or without this ex at the moment, is a blessing in disguise, and you may not realize that until at a later time. So our work your light card is yes. Just say yes. So this is about a need for you to say yes to the lesson that this is teaching you, saying yes to the blessing in disguise. Um, um, and I feel like this is not even an action. I feel like this is saying that you are going to say yes to this compromise that they are going to offer you or have already offered you. So, this was supposed to be our current energy, the energy oracle card. So the patience is really signifying not only what I've already said, but it's also signifying that they are waiting. I don't know if they're waiting for you, but they're waiting on something as well, and they just need to be patient. So they could possibly be waiting on you as well. So yeah, that was set number 2. So I do feel like the person is your soulmate. But again, please do keep in mind that we are not always meant to be with our soulmates. I cannot stress that enough. There it is. Okay. So I'm just getting these out of the way. Alright, so that was number 2. And now we're going to get to number 3. So we have recovery. So recovery is obviously about healing, moving forward. And then we have chemistry. There's a strong magnetic chemistry or connection, attraction here, sorry. So these two so far are telling me that they're recovering through some type of hardship within the connection. And even though things are kind of at a standstill, there's still lots and lots of chemistry between the two of you. So I would say that yes, they are your soulmate. I'm seeing a need for forgiveness here as well. And then for our psychic tarot oracle card, there is emotional loss. So like I was saying, the recovery, yeah. So healing, moving forward. So there's some emotional loss and like I was saying, forgiveness before I even pulled that. So 40, 6th chakra archangel Metatron. So you are needing to follow your intuition and paying attention to signs and symbols that have been given to you. Yeah, and calling on Archangel Metatron to help you with that. Um, Maybe you've had a spiritual awakening regarding this connection. Um, so current energy about how they feel about you. It seems like they're not sure because of this emotional loss here, and they're still trying to recover from it. There's a need for either forgiveness on both sides, or you need to forgive them, or they are needing to forgive you. We have released toxic relationships. I feel more of a twin flame thing here. Twin flames I don't look into much or even at all. But because this came up, and then you have recovery and emotional loss, all of this is affecting your connection right now. And I feel like it's made it become something toxic. So I do feel soulmate relationships can be toxic as well. However, twin flames are just as bad, or toxic. I don't want to say bad. But so so with that being said, mm, this is a person that you are having to love from a distance. So I Yeah. So there's chemistry there, but there's just a lot going on here mentally, that needs to be put to rest. Here is our uh, daily guidance from our angels, and you have entrepreneur, and it says self-employment suits your disposition and intentions. Working for yourself allows you to better follow your intuition and divine guidance. We are your coworkers and teammates who remain loyal by your side to ensure your success in all ways. So it's possible there is green, a lot of green here. So it is possible that their work is taking over your connection, or you know, taking over things and aspects in their life. Also, it could be that they are working on themselves. Yeah, through this emotional loss and recovery, they are working on them. And my work here, right, Oracle, is dance. Do something to shift your vibration. So, yeah, a lot of needing to work through emotional loss, recovery, working on yourself here, and just, you know, a lot of us are probably having spiritual awakenings due to Mercury retrograde. So, just dance through your problems. And I mean, this is not going to be a quick fix, no, but just do something to shift your vibrations to a higher level so that you are able to get through this recovery and this emotional loss. So, twin flame, I feel more so here for most of you, not soulmate, but yeah, I feel like a karmic thing with this. So that was our set three, I believe. So I'm just get that out the way and put that over there. All right, so now we're on number 4. Okay, so we have reconsider. So it looks like you've been through some things with this person, possibly. Um, and because of that, you are thinking that they are meant to be in your life and that they are your soulmate, but there's a need for you to rethink that. I'm feeling like you're putting the blame on that title, like making it seem okay that a person is treating you a certain way just because, oh, I think this is my twin flame or my soulmate. And we have soulmate card. So yes, this is your soulmate. But when I get the reconsider card before this card comes up, um, it could be that you have. I think I get it now. So Spirit is telling me now that you have a different definition of what a soulmate is supposed to be, and you may need to reconsider your personal definition for a soulmate. Um, do I feel like they are your soulmate? Um, yes, but just that you have a different take on what soulmates are supposed to be. Um, and Spirit is wanting you to reconsider that definition. So you have new beginnings. So you and this person seemed like there was an ending, maybe that um, or possibly that there's an ending that is causing you to reconsider that this person is or isn't your soulmate. But now that ending is opening up new doors. You have first chakra Archangel Michael for the current energy of how they feel about you. They feel that you give them stability and security. Um, and I do think that they care about you, currently speaking. The number on the card can mean something and it may not. So that's number 35. And then we have inspire others. And this is just maybe an action step you're needing to take to make this connection stronger. So during whatever you're going through with this person, whether they're in your life or not, you are needing to uplift other people's energy. Um, Not change one's perspective of what they view or what they feel, or you know, uh, if they have different takes on different things. Um, just inspire them to look at things in a different way, but not force them to believe what you believe. And so you're also needing to inspire this person. I feel like you already do, but maybe you come off a little bit too forceful or aggressive. And yeah. So our daily guidance for our angels is the wedding card. Now, before I read this, do know. So some of you could be married to this person. You might not be. Maybe there's an engagement. Maybe there will be an engagement. Or there's just a lot of different scenarios that could happen here. But before I read this, do know that this is not automatically meaning that you're going to get married. This could just be a higher level commitment, being more exclusive with somebody, or just getting closer with somebody. So marriage is the union of two souls joined in love, mutual respect, and commitment. It signifies a desire to deepen love over time. Your wedding day is a testament to your well-founded faith in love's power. Continually breathe life into that faith and love, dearest one. So I feel like this relationship at one point, because this came up before it, at one point inspired others to want to get married or to want to find a stable and close-knit relationship there. And our Work Your Light Oracle is the ever unfolding rose cracked open is happening for you, not to you. And I say this to a lot of people. Remember to say that this is not something that is happening to you. It is happening for your best and highest good. So pretty much, I feel like this is just something you need to say to yourself. I don't even feel like there's really meaning there, but for you to just affirm this to yourself at least once a day, maybe. And I'm being told for the next 2 weeks, I think. So just saying, the ever unfolding rose, it's happening for you, not to you. Alrighty. So that is number 4, and we're on our last one here. Alright, so remain positive. Romantic feelings. So yes, there is soulmate connection here. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. You are needing to believe this though. If you believe it more, the more it'll, ring true. So you're needing to come out of whatever mindset you have now and believe more. So we have patience and planning, which is number 7. And our current energy, how they feel about you. So we have third chakra archangel Samuel, 37. So the number on the cards can mean something, but it may not. So there is a 7 on both of these cards. 7 here and then 37 here, so that may mean something. So our third chakra archangel Samuel is generally a card of uh, emotions and life force energy, and it speaks of um, revolving certain issues around emotions and desire. Um, so it looks like whatever you desire, this person is coming towards completion. But it's just going to take patience and more planning, more strategizing to get there. And then we have our messages from the Goddess Transformation cards by James Van Pride. Let go, making sure it's not backwards there. Let go of ego. And what this is pretty much just saying is let go of control issues and let things happen naturally. Let go of feeling like something hasn't happened the way we want it to happen in order for it to be a positive outcome. Just let the universe give you a helping hand, and yeah, just let go of control issues pretty much. And let go of pride, being prideful and asking for help. Just ask for help if you need it. And I feel like this goes for both you and this person that you're interested in. So you have the Innocence card. And it says, before I read it, Beloved one, everyone is guiltless in truth, as no one can alter God's handiwork or perfection. Give us your feelings of heaviness so we can lighten your load. Give us any guilt, anger, or blame that may shrewd your loving outlook. Enjoy the peace within your heart once more. So this card is about not changing because don't feel like you have to change it because of another person, pretty much. Keep being your true and honest self. Um, And I also see here that this matches up with let go of ego because um, this person or situation is making you feel like you have to change. It's pumping up your ego, so to speak. And our work your light card is mirror. Who or what is triggering you? So that is a question you are needing to ask yourself. And also, it goes right along with that let go of ego and innocence card here because, like I said, something is making you feel like your ego in this person's ego is making you feel like you have to change into something you don't want to be or you don't feel like you are. Um, and this possibly could be what is triggering you, but if not, you are needing to figure out the source of what is triggering you when it comes to this connection. So that was the last set. If you like a personal reading with me, you visit my website, link will be in the description. Um, Contact me at giftedsoul777@gmail.com. If you have any suggestions for future pick part readings, I'll be happy to take them into consideration. I wish you love and light, and I will see you guys in the next